Alright, just kill time before the live interview.
How often would the first look at the
Start.
Well,
Black Widow's next up this year. First race probably next week is $7,000. So
I don't
What did you feel Black Widow?
no, not at all. Some stuff that like. Oh yeah. Coming in tilted.
No, actually, I got it.
You haven't had a good lighting on a shot since Eisenhower was in office.
How are you doing with your shots? Getting everything? I know.
It's all up.
Everyone's already bought it. Terrible. Crazy. This is what
Just waiting on the interview to start, folks. Should be a couple more minutes.
to do something I've heard you do 3 times already. I feel bad. The video, well, just a kind of overall Jetfire intro video, but chest flippy thing.
Hey, Steve, what time? Okay. Oh, I'm sure we had 5 minutes. I'll walk with it.
My kid expects some pony.
That's where the interview's going to be. Oh, is it? Yeah. Actually, I'm going to swing this way. See if I can get up a few people so that maybe we'll get it started.
Hey folks, if someone can just type in the chat that the interview starts at 4:30, so I'm just waiting for the interview to start. Greatly appreciated. Thank you.
We did all the lighting, the phone.
I have a friend who does a series that he starts all of his things with this, but because that's really converting into like jet, right?
We did this in the shop, right? We called it
It actually goes out and kills
Yes.
and then when he comes out, the trapdoors close. So you can see it's a simple thing, but they're spring-loaded doors. They really make this guy a joy to convert from robot to vehicle. It's really, really cool. Let me snap him back into position. Next up, we've got this great feature in his hands. So both of his hands are equipped with this revolutionary new feature where you're able to close the palm of his hand and a 5mm and then it disappears.
That's cool.
So you're able to close him out and get his hands in different ways. There's a couple of points on here where it's able to accept armor. So he comes with an armor module that you can either attach in jet mode like this.
I will when the interview starts, Eric.
You can pop this guy open and there's hidden inside is the Jetfire mask. So this is a kind of a newly stylized mask made of clear blue plastic. It has a pin, a square pin, that attaches to a spring-loaded joint on its head. So you can actually connect it and it kind of make him into this different version of Jetfire. Close this guy up and you're able to connect it onto his chest. You can then connect all of these weapons and armor onto him to kind of give him a more Jetfire expression. But if you're a G1 purist, you're able to switch him back to his pure G1 look. Let's talk about the jet mode for a second. Not only do you have this weapons module that can be removed, lots of cool areas. You can see the cannons are mounted underneath here. The jointed thing allows you to have a central handle or two handles, splits into two weapons. Not only can you attach the blast effects together, they separate into 3 units, so you can attach them as single flares like that, or contrail effects like the back here. These things articulate down. You're actually able to, here's a fun feature, I should be able to crack the nose cone like this, to lift this up, and this CP unit removes, and you're able, the Easter egg is you can place a Titan's Return Titan Master in there, so you can ride inside. When you flip this guy over, you can see it's got working landing gears with wheels, but also 4 different troop deployment feature handles, and each one of these can accept a character. So if you're a big G.I. Joe kind of fan like I am, you're able to attach these guys. Sorry, Cog. You can attach them on like this and fly in your reinforcements into battle. Let's see if I can get his hand on there. It's an early sample.
That's cool.
Yeah, so there's 4 of those on there, and as you can see, this guy's chock full of cool detail all over his body. And the deco on him is pretty sophisticated as well. You've got blast effects or fire, like the weathering effects, but for this guy, they're super subtle. You can see they're actually a cool gray that kind of fades down in some places on his body, so that it's actually super subtle and not overstated. And I think it fits with the entire figure. So I think there's something here for everybody. G1 fans have their Skyfire. I think fans of the new series have a new detailed Commander class character. And fans of Mecha really have a great new Transformer to play with.
Great. Thanks, John.
Yeah, you bet.
Appreciate it. That was fantastic.
Is it question time?
I think it is. I got to make my way over there.
I love
Oh, okay.
the fist feature. That's fantastic.
Oh, isn't that great?
That's
Hasui came up with that. The guy's a mastermind. So the guy that worked on this, the U.S. designer is a new guy. He's on my team. Okay. But then Hasui-san, who's the creator of Impotent, worked on this. So Yeah, so it's an absolute legend working on this.
Just blown away by that.
Is there anything else you can do
more
with
of these
the
Constructicons
top
of different
piece there? It
scales
looks like I see like pins or hinges up by that windshield up on the top.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
No, that's part of the transformation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when he converts. There's no room for guys in there. All right. I'm being paged. See you guys. Thank you.
We're gonna follow
We're following you there.
5 to 10 minutes. Hold on.
that we will not be.
Oh, they're right behind.
All right, go back.
Okay. Before that happens, you didn't let me finish. I was gonna say that. It was just a heads up. That's all.
All right, folks in the chat, tell me what you want to see. Just about into everything here. One more. If you're in the chat, folks, tell me what you want to see. I'll make my way over before the interview.
With that, yes.
So you see, there's actually no idea.
Like, how does this fit together?
His face is great too. It's hard to tell from the rest images, but his face is really more serious G1.
Hey, Eric, hold off on that because that's where the interview is going to be later.
So you could kind of go battle mode with him.
So
And then when you pull that thing out, this whole module nests really cleanly in there, so it's a real joy to kind of start taking them apart.
I mean, I was the one in the fan media going, yeah. And I was just thinking about you.
It's all on the other side.
So that's why it's fun party. And then it's kind of like Christmas. Yeah, it's pretty rare. Like do it outdoors at the party.
But no, it was last year was my first
It's
Christmas.
like Christmas, you know.
It was nice to come back and see what else they have. They always the lines are so strong. I'm so impressed. They're so good. I'm intrigued to see what next feature they want to keep it back in time.
The whole and so these are all just
Right now it's just announced that partnership with Netflix, and so that'll be 2020.
Yeah. Hopefully we did. That's what everyone wanted.
All we can hope.
Voltron show.
Yeah. That's smooth.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm eavesdropping. Let's hope it's as good as the Voltron show.
It's a bar. It's a bar to hit.
We had to deal with some really oddball geometry. So we actually made it into
Like little buckets.
it was like these, you imagine those are all like little tiny transformer.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a way that we can do that?
I cannot talk about that.
All right.
But I'm surprised you noticed that one. No, it's a new crimson.
No, they are kind of like old.
Said I need to take pictures of it. Do you want to transform it or just something? It's just that I guess we have Ectotron.
Store scale.
And I did take pictures. I just wondered if there's anything particular.
They're kind of crash combiner sized, maybe a little bigger. Basic? Maybe size basic, yep.
It's going to be impossible to get a video.
We have a set yellow to add.
Is that like scabs?
Thanks. No, I don't do that much.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Down there?
He's part of that.
Scrap metal, I think.
Yeah, usually scrap metal.
That one is scrap metal or high tower.
Scrap metal, yeah.
I think
Someone saw online, someone was like, hey, I think that's like a heavy reach.
oh no, those things things are all new because they all have unique joinery that allows them to be kind of a Devastator, who's actually made up of like I can't remember exactly how many pieces there are. I think it's 8.
Okay. So
It's so hard to get Devastator.
Eight Transformers. Yes. 8 guys.
they're all
Confirmation, 8 figures in the new Devastator.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, yeah. Rand's the constructor kind of geek, you know.
I was expecting on Oh, nice to meet you too.
Oh, thanks, man. It's really exciting to be able to be part of a brand like this. It's always good.
Yeah.
Man, this thing is so cool. Isn't it? Yeah, I feel like we saw Japan one time. Seeing it in lights.
We didn't see it painted though.
But we didn't. That's production.
Yeah.
It's a very expensive deco.
Yeah.
I was like, you're paying for it.
Well, he's got all sorts of. If you look at how it's built too, there's just like a lot of undercut parts and little pieces and stuff like that. It's multiple joinery on his hands. It's really nicely done.
He comes with a little toothbrush.
He does.
Yeah, to replicate a scene where he was brushing his dinosaur head hands teeth.
Wow. It's a bridge far. Gotta
So I
teach
guess,
kids
so I guess
dental
we need
hygiene.
Papa's toothbrush. Soccer ball, or no, we have the football.
You need a basketball.
Basketball and a toothbrush. Right. Maybe dirty toothbrush.
Well, you do have a shampoo. I don't think you have an actual toilet in the toilet.
Once again, the interview is running a little behind because of the group in front of them, so we are just waiting a few minutes for that interview.
Everybody, ever since the this morning.
Oh.
The agenda. Oh, I found out from the Hasbro Pulse guy that it'll do a pre-authorization for the full amount, but it won't charge you for pre-orders till it ships.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they shouldn't charge you credit card until it actually ships.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I just ordered like $1,000.
Well, she might kill you in August, but that's okay. You can give her a heads up then.
Yeah. Well, no, some of the stuff is Marvel, so
Oh, gotcha.
it'll be like
You guys spread it out.
How do I ask this? I'm trying to figure out how to. There's been an increase in price in the masterpiece figures.
Yeah. Which ones?
All of them. It seems like Bumblebee, Optimus Prime,
Yeah.
all the releases
Right.
lately have been
Right.
price.
And then when I was
Can I get everyone's attention? We're going to start the Q&A portion. So if you want to head back over to the pulse area.
Where's the pulse area?
It's straight in the back. So we can go left or right, either or. Go through it. My Little Pony.
All right, interview silent time is about to begin.
It's a party. Welcome. Marvelous. So crazy.
The rescue box stuff looks good too. We're working on it.
It does.
Yeah. Is the Q&A happening here?
I'm waiting for this guy to tell me.
So we're going to stand here.
like this.
Oh my god, everyone is so obsessed with the Ectotron.
I know, it's great.
That's amazing.
It's really great.
So if everyone could kind of like gather around in a semicircle around this area. Do a couple more pictures, and then we can do pictures at the end too, guys.
Yeah, his things are falling down.
Oh no.
Yeah. Here, let me fix it.
Prototype packs. Prototype packs falling out.
Push it out.
It's got the hoses. Slammers.
Okay, I will take pictures later because every shot I've taken has a hand in it.
We'll have plenty of pictures at the end because this is the last
Jetfire.
Q&A.
Every shot the light you move onto it, just blow it out entirely.
We don't have any such things. You record audio only on this?
Yeah, you can record video, audio, whatever you want. Yeah.
I'm rolling YouTube live, that's okay.
Sure, go for it.
It's such an oddball thing. It's one of those things as a little kid you drew on your notebook. So as you can see, it actually looks going out of that little cyclotron. This will never
Not me. I think John. But I love seeing you guys anyway, so
Well, they should know better.
yeah.
I think we're still.
Asking the obvious.
I picture like these. All I see is John's back, so I picture the Philly figure like
This
falling
guy's
apart.
actually yeah. You can put him on. You can put him on the like Warfus Arbitron toys.
That's your
Because of course you can.
Why not?
All right, you ready?
I think
All right.
you can go ahead and start. Ben can join us later. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, do you want Ben here too? I can call him because he wasn't gonna come.
Oh, he wasn't?
So,
He doesn't want
Is this the Hasbro
we got it.
Transformers Q&A?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
We can go ahead and start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's not gonna come until you call him, unless you want him
Go
to.
get him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can go ahead and start.
All right. All right.
All right. Let's do this.
Should we ask something?
All right, so is Ecto-1 a retooled hotspot, and does it combine?
Does not combine. He uses tooling from Onslaught, but none of the combiner pieces. His conversion from robot to vehicle does have some pieces that are converting in the same way, but we use them as a basis mostly because of fundamental scale of it, which is it's like a super abstract thing, but because the way his robot looks when it's inside actually worked for the scale of the vehicle. So we did what's called a partial tool, where we're able to take all the licensed vehicle elements and licensed Ghostbusters vehicle complete with all of the elements on here. This, faithfully recreated. But when you make a transformer out of something, you have to kind of make sure those pieces go places. But it did give us an opportunity to kind of create a new character. So you can see he's got the sensor on his goggles on his head. It says Ectotron on his chest. We tried to bring in elements of the suit in places where it made sense. And it's not depicted here, but he does include a weapon that he can hold in his hand, like that, the wand. And he can actually hold it in two ways. There's a 5mm cord on the back and a 5mm cord underneath.
Can you show the bio?
Yeah, sure. So it's in 4 languages, but we tried to capture some of the silliness of Ghostbusters talking into it. You can see some ridiculous new levels in there as well. But we think it's an interesting opportunity with these mashups to be able to take something classic like the G1 packaging and bring to life something that feels like it was part of the game that it was. And I think that working with the Ghostbusters group has been an awesome opportunity. It's been a great learning opportunity for us too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, now back in the 80s, early 90s, Kenner had the Ghostbuster toy license. So would it be possible to do like throwback Kenner Ghostbuster packaging for like a variant?
Interesting question. I think our focus right now is definitely on the collaborations. So I think the fan response to this collaboration has been super positive. So hopefully that allows for more opportunities. I think you'll see the IDW continuity of this really bring this story to life, and we'll see if that fosters more programs going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old school.
You said collaboration. That's plural.
So for me, the starting point was we did 2 years ago. That while it's a little different than this, it started a lot of creative thinking for us of how we can reimagine our characters, put them in new stories, new universes, to add this whole kind of space, kind of storyline with Optimus on that whole project. Kept us around, okay, what else can we do that continues our universe? So this kind of response has been overwhelmingly positive. I like to hopefully come to you guys and with some more series.
We didn't see that.
It should be. It was just one of those for everything. So yeah.
It's just been last we've heard nothing but also
Our focus on back to the basics. I think it was maybe